Yes, this is the Daniel Saul Show. Y'all will hear from one of the most underrated sports analysts on the planet. Join me as I dig deep beyond the scores and statistics, beyond the hottest of topics, ranging from football, basketball, and boxing. So get ready to be intrigued and entertained by me on the Daniel Saul Show, where passion meets truth. Who wins, the Lions or the Bucks? Well, I would say that this is pretty easy, but I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that because I said the Cowboys should have easily beat the Packers, and the Packers easily beat the Cowboys. So I'm not going to say that. But I feel like the Lions should beat the Buccaneers. The Bucks just beat up a broken up Eagles team, okay? They beat up a team that hadn't been great for weeks. You know, they fell off for some weird reason. I don't know why. And to be honest with you, the Eagles didn't even play a bad game. Their receivers had like 200 yards combined, or a little bit more than that, a little bit less maybe, I don't know, something around that. And Jalen Hurts threw for about 200 and something yards too, with one touchdown. I mean, that's not bad, but that's not great either. So they didn't play a bad game necessarily on paper. So I don't know how, the Eagles just couldn't get it together. I mean, they just couldn't get it together. The Buccaneers got lucky. They're playing a beaten-up team. They won 32-9 pretty easily. But Mayfield threw 337 yards. 3 touchdowns. But he did that against a 26th ranked defense. The Eagles' defense is garbage. It is horrific. The Eagles' defense is not great at all. Right? The number says it right here. 26th in the league, that's not that great. There's 32 teams if you didn't know. So, what he did is not impressive. By all means. The Bucs went up against a team that put up 250 yards on them and a touchdown. But the problem with the Eagles is that they couldn't put it in the end zone. They couldn't get the ball in the end zone more than one time. And I'm going to tell you one thing, the Lions do not have that problem. The Lions are a team that could put up 250 yards on them, but even more. And they could put up more touchdowns. More touchdowns. The Lions are no joke, dude. They are no joke. The Bucs have the 23rd defense in the league. And the Lions just beat up against a Rams team that everybody thought was going to beat the Lions, yet they had the 20th defense in the league. So you're telling me that a defense that's worse than the defense they just got done playing is going to beat them? No. The Bucs defense is not better than the Rams defense, and that's saying something because the Rams defense isn't even that good, and the Lions beat up on them. They destroyed them. They put up so many yards. They put up a few touchdowns. Look, I just have to say, the Lions will do their job. They're going to do their job, right? The Lions went into that game confident against the Rams. They went in confident, even though people counted them out. And you got to have that. If you're an NFL team, all the players, you got to have confidence. Same with the coaches. You have to have confidence. Goff played a near-perfect game, right? He played a near-perfect game. He played really great, actually. He went 22 of 27 throwing the football. He threw 277 yards with 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions, and he got sacked twice. And the Bucs sacked Jalen Hurts twice. So I'm assuming that they're going to sack Goff about 1 to 3 times. So around that won't be surprising at all. But, my main concern for the Buccaneers is that in their defense is how are they going to keep up with Amon-Ra St. Brown and Reynolds? How are they going to keep up? How are they going to keep up with them? How will they keep up with them? That's my biggest thing, right? Because Amon-Ra St. Brown and Reynolds had combined for 190 yards receiving, averaged 15.8 yards per catch. right? 15.8 yards per catch. That's outstanding. And to me, Amon-Ra St. Brown is a top 5 receiver in the league, probably top 3. So I would not be shocked if he just absolutely obliterated the cornerbacks, okay? And just obliterated the Buccaneers defense. The Lions have hunger, okay? They have hunger to win this game, and I believe they will win this game. And if I did not mention, the Lions also have other key pieces like David Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs. Gibbs had more receiving yards than he had rushing yards. So not only are they using Reynolds and Brown, but they're using Gibbs as a receiver. He had 43 yards receiving, which isn't too great, but he only had 25 yards rushing. He had 4 receptions and 8 carries and a touchdown. They're using all of their weapons, and they're going to do it again. They're going to use their weapons and just absolutely obliterate the Buccaneers. I have it being 32-20. The Lions win this game pretty easily, I guess. I mean, but you also can't count out the Bucs. They did beat up an Eagles team. That is fair to say. But like I said before, they were beat up. I expected the Eagles to come back and win, and I was wrong. But that doesn't mean that I was wrong about the Bucs, because I'm not wrong about the Bucs. They barely beat the worst team in the league. I still can't get over that. They beat the Panthers 9-0 in Week 18. How can you tell me that that's impressive? It's not impressive at all. So I don't know what y'all think is impressive, but that's not at all for me. So that's my prediction, 32-20. Peace out.